What's up? You wanted it. Here we are. This is what you wanted. This is what you waited for, huh? This is what you requested. You wanted to know about Eminem's album. And my gosh, everybody just jumped the shark. When it's Eminem, people just jump right out of the water, don't they? What in the world's up with that? What is going on here? Seems like they're having trouble with the notification gang again. Oh, well. Beats me what they're doing. But Eminem returns with nothing but venomous intent. Venomous intent. Get it? Everybody been going super wild and out of their brains about this Eminem album. They have really went far. Like everybody couldn't wait this morning. Notifications for this video has not been released to the general public yet. It's taken them a few time, a little bit to get to it. Few people are catching it now, catching wind to it. So we'll try to help the process along as much as we can to help out YouTube. So people catch up. Then we'll start going into my review of this album. Now, for those of you who don't know Eminem, you've been under a rock, you've been stoned, you've been out of your brains for a little bit of time. Eminem is a diss head. He's an MC. To his core, he's an MC trying to survive in a world in which the MC is dead. Okay? These are the times of the dead MC. And in the times of the dead MC, you're stuck in a situation where you got to show and remind people of what you can do. And he's in a time where people don't care about what you can do. And that is disheartening because he put your heart and soul into something and people don't care because they'd rather spend 1,000 clicks listening to Dim it, dumb it, im it, dumb it, let it fit. Oh, because I hit it with a brick and a stick. Whoa. And you be like, what? They saying that's fire? And did you know what I just said in the last bars? So Eminem, he's losing his mind. So if you listen to Revival was absolute dog it. Okay. All through that album is like complete dog it. He can get mad and vent as he did on The Ringer, which is an outstanding song. But no. No. I got to say this. This set the stage, and I told you this set when I did my review for Revival. I said this has set the platform and the stage for Eminem to come out with that next album. And I told you what the next album was going to be. He was going to let everybody have it who talked bad about that other album, because Revival was trash. And I'm somebody who listened to lyrics, and even though he lyrically was doing his thing, nobody cared about the song because the songs didn't mean anything. It was way off base. It was a terrible marketing scheme. He should have never went down that umbrella, because Eminem. I know he was talking to me on some of the songs. Some of the songs he was speaking to me as well. Speaking to me, and others he just didn't say my name. But I know what he was talking about. Now listen. Eminem on that last album, and I explained it in the breakdown on Revival. You were not around or not vocal when all of these incidents were happening to Black families, Black people getting murdered, even in Detroit. You were not around. You were not there. You didn't voice any opinion. You didn't go on Twitter and rant and say, hey, this is some bull what's happening in my city. So when your album is getting ready to come out and here you are attacking Donald Trump, naturally people are going to say, this is marketing. Okay, Eminem? Just to let you know, that's why some people just call BS. You did this before with the Bush, remember? Mosh pit and all that stuff. Yes, we've been down the road. So we had a gripe and a right to have a gripe about the reasoning of why you were doing what you were doing. The type of songs you were making were not resonating with the people. I'm sorry, your core audience didn't like it. And they like you. They go out and buy your records. But you went to try to be Ed Sheeran and trying to sing your way through the. Nobody cared about that Eminem guy. Nobody, that Ed Sheeran Eminem thing, The River and all that, that's a decent song, but nobody cares about that. They want to see Eminem. Okay, and if you can't be Eminem, sorry. They don't want it. I don't think he dissed Drake at all. Trey Sean, if you want to donate, all you gotta do is go to the page. Click the link in the description box and you'll be able to donate. Now, let's get to this album. Now, in this album, we have the first song, The Ringer. And that's the thing. Eminem came in this thing, in this game. Basically, they used him, basically said he was the guest. He was invited in, which I've said 1,000 times in my videos. Eminem was invited to come through the door. And he should have done a lot more to protect hip hop once they started to do certain things for him. But instead, he made sure he was straight and then everybody else wasn't. This is one of the best and most complete Eminem albums since the Eminem Show. Easily. This album is easily his best album since the Eminem Show. 100%. From The Ringer on, he's letting people know, not only is he blasting him, he's calling you guys hypocrites for downing him, but liking people like Yachty and the Migos and everybody else who use these cadence over and over again, and they're not really saying anything. So he's letting you guys know you're full of it for saying he's lost something that these guys have never even had. So he reminds you on the songs like The Greatest to let you know I'm the great. I don't care what you guys say. Lucky You with Lucas Joyner is a great song. Another song that is just outstanding. The skits with Paul. Normal is okay. I like Normal. But Stepping Stone is the key benchmark of this album. It is the best song and it's the least talked about song on the record. Everybody's so caught up in all these other names. The best song on this album is Stepping Stone. I heard Stepping Stone and almost cried. That's how powerful that song is. And I believed him. Eminem poured his heart out on that song. I almost cried listening to that song. That song is powerful. That song comes right from his heart. He breaks down the problems and the issues that happened between him and D12 and how he made them feel like stepping stones. And he apologized. Like, I'm sorry. It's sorry it took me so long to do this. But I can't carry you. I can't carry the load for the rest of my life. I should have put y'all in a position, and I was supposed to do that and coach the team, but I didn't. And I wasn't mentally able. And when Proof died, the group died. And this was the biggest song. And they did not harbor any grudges. They all went their own ways and like, hey, you did your thing. But he's like, deep down, I know y'all kind of upset with me. You know, I just can't help but feel that you guys are upset with me. Because it felt like he deserted D12. And the fans are just like, wow. And it felt like, well, Proof is good, but everybody else was obsolete, like stepping stones. But Proof, he was always going to be good. But everybody else, eh. And that created a problem. Yeah, Good Guys is, I think Good Guys is like one of my favorites on the song too. Let me make sure. Yeah, Good Guy. Because there's two back to back. It's Nice Guy with Eminem, Jason Reed, Rivers, and then it's the other one they got right after that, Good Guy. Good Guy is the one I like. Nice Guy, I don't really like too much. Not Good Guy, I like that one. I like that beat, everything. Yeah, you're right about Good Guy. And Not Alike. I like Not Alike with Royce the 5'9". And then Kamikaze was when he going after Joe Budden and DJ Academics. I know Academics fell out his chair. I made it. Academics probably fell out of his chair. Yo, check this out. I made it. Eminem mentioned me. I had Drake. Now I got Eminem. Yeah, let's see Carcino top that. Oh man. Oh, Royce killed it. I made Royce a better MC. When I came out and dissed Royce to 5'9", like I just don't trust Royce. I didn't like Royce, nothing. But his music, I judged him completely off his music, and his music used to suck. He used to always be off beat, and his bars was like dated. I'm like, man, this dude is not as good as everybody keeps saying it. Quit just because he rap with Eminem, you guys think like he's outstanding. He's like the worst one. And then he came out, they was like, man, you listen to Layers. I listen to Layers. I'm like, I ain't impressed with this. Then he dropped the Book of Rhyme. And this is the first and only great album by Royce the 5'9". That's up for album of the year. Book of Ryan is Royce's best album to date. It's up for album of the year, in my opinion. And it is definitely, and I am somebody who don't like Royce the 5'9". And I'm telling you that album is that. Believe me, I'm telling you the truth. That album is better than this album that Eminem just put out. This is just our first listen. The Book of Ryan is devastating. So I'm telling you right now, a lot of this is a diss to trap music. But after first listen, Not Alike that's a diss to trap music. We are not alike. And Kamikaze, Fall, Good Guy, a lot of this stuff is repetitive than the Venom motion picture song. I don't really get into that. It's all right. I didn't really get into the Venom motion picture song. That's just a motion picture song, so. But overall, this album is a definite first listen fire. If I found my lighter, I've been able to. Now this one you could put fire to already, and this is just off first listen. I haven't went back and listened to nothing else, but when you hear good lyrics, they start to stick. You start to hear everything, and all these other people here are names. As long as him dropping names, like, oh, he dropped names. He dissed Tyler, the Creator. He dissed this person. I don't even know. Like, for real. I don't even know what he said to him. Tyler, the Creator, that's just one guy I never really listened to. But he went hard on Tyler, the Creator, Warren, Joe Budden, and DJ Academic. So I think Act gonna probably be a little shook and kind of watch where he steps and kiss up to Eminem. And be like, no, wait, I'm a fan. He called what he called Tyler, the Creator, a D12 groupie. Well, Eminem, he was taking some shots at me a little bit on there. But he put me in the boat of everybody else. He probably couldn't say Cardicino. He didn't know how to say it. Probably didn't know how to pronounce the name. So I'll give you a pass for that, Eminem. And that was a smart thing you did not mentioning my name. Oh, he dissed me a lot on the album when he was talking about people thinking that he's lost it, that he's not there. He's talking about me. He's talking about the video I did when I said I could beat Eminem. He was pissed about that. You see, Royce the 5'9" brought all this to his attention because my video on Royce took off. And when I said the reason I don't like Royce the 5'9", and Royce mentioned it on Twitter because somebody brought it to his attention. And then in the video, because M goes and spends a lot of time watching YouTube and watching people that like he's the type that Googles his name. He's very internet illiterate though, but when it comes to working YouTube and they type in Eminem and somebody said something about him, but if it comes on like Royce's page and goes through Royce's attention, he would definitely pay attention to it because it would come up. And he mentioned it on the last album in Revival. He brought up like, oh, I know you gonna hate on this and say this and that, and Eminem, all he does is make pop records and this. I was like, yeah, that's the truth. You switched up because see, people respond to things that are truthful. They know when somebody is. You don't respond to the lies. If somebody's just lying, you just be like, man, I don't care about this dude lying. But if somebody's saying something with some truth in it, you want to get back to them so they understand. You mad. So they'll be like, yeah, it must be some truth in that because he real upset about it. What do you think he dissed Drake at? I mean, I know academics will try to make you think he's trying to diss Drake, but he ain't crazy enough to mention Drake's name. No, Eminem came back the way he had to. This is the F It album. This is, and he mentions the things I talked about. He mentions the things that I spoke about how he's lost his fan base, how he's fallen off, how he doesn't fit in this generation. All his fans are gone. They all advanced. They all moved on and abandoned rap. They listened to Eminem when they were young and juvenile. Now they're married with two kids. Now he's listening to Brian Adams. They're listening to their parents' music now. They didn't put all their rap stuff behind them now. So when I bring up these points, he knows this is true, and that's why he mentions it on this album. He mentions it on a little bit on the other album, but now he realizes I've sacrificed my entire catalog. I've sacrificed everything. I've sacrificed half my family, lost half my fan base. Yes, you have. You've lost half your fan base. These young kids don't know who you are. That's what he's like. These young kids don't even know what I'm on. I'm fighting a losing fight. I don't argue. I make facts, and that's that, Giovanni. There is no argument. I've already stated my case on Kevin Durant. It's factual, and that's that. Where do you think he dissed Drake at? Like I told you, academics will try to make you assume that he dissed Drake, but he did not diss Drake. Eminem is not that crazy. The ghostwriting line, if somebody say something about ghostwriting, it means Drake. How do you know he wasn't talking about Kanye West? How you didn't know he wasn't talking about Cardi B? You see what I'm saying? All you guys just immediately run to Drake as soon as somebody say something about ghostwriting. I didn't hear it. Like I said, this is a first listen. So you said he said views. Okay, so you're saying this line is about Drake. You said you got some views, but you're still below me. Mine's are higher. So when you compare our views, you get overlooked, and I don't say the hook unless I wrote the hook. Oh, that's what you're talking about? You got some views, but you're still below me. Mine's are higher. So when you compare our views, you get overlooked. And I don't say the hook unless I wrote the hook. Well, on that line, it does look like he's talking about Drake. But he better tread lightly. He better tread lightly because he's he's probably upset. Drake is up here and he's down like he's about here. He's not here. Now, you can't Drake did his show. He brought Eminem out when he was in Detroit. He stopped in Detroit. He brought Eminem out. He bowed down to Eminem and did all this. And Eminem performed that whack song of his, and he came out. That's right. I'm Eminem, and I just dropped a whack track. But he came out there in his Bone Thugs and Harmony shirt, showing respect to you, and for you to come out and diss him like that, and or even try to do that, you better tread lightly, Eminem. This ain't your ball game no more. This is not your ball game. Drake is not gonna come back and forth with you. This will go another way. If we go off lyrics, you going off somebody who got bars too. But he has more than the bars. He can do something Eminem can't do right now. Make songs that resonate with the public. Does Eminem have a God's plan? Does Eminem have a nice for what? What soulful, uplifting song does Eminem have that he's ever made? Eminem writes his own songs. Some of his songs, he probably needed somebody else to write them because Revival was a brick. Okay, he made like four dog it albums back to back. He made the Marshall Mathers LP Part 2 to show you how bad it was getting. How many bricks do Drake have? Nothing was the same? Classic. If you're reading this, you're already too late. Classic. Views, classic. Scorpion, classic. This dude can't. He got the songs with him and Future, the album. Him and Future, put that together. Classic. More Life, classic. Dude, listen. You cannot. His catalog right away of hits is way more consistent than Eminem. Don't even go there. We are not going to even have this conversation. Views is a very good album if you don't want to call it a classic. I like the More Life playlist more than I like Views because for the same thing I had with Views is the same thing I had with Nicki's album. They sound dated. It didn't sound like a completed album. They sound like it was done at like this was 2 years ago. This was this, and it's just the placement. It was just all off base. That sounded more like a playlist. And I liked Views, but I liked More Life a lot more. We all know that Drake is powerful, way more powerful than Eminem in this game. Eminem knows that. That's why he mentioned. That's why he's trying to take that little jab. You see, he put everybody else's name out there. You think he gonna say Drake name? No, he ain't gonna go that far off the bridge. He's smart. He ain't crazy enough to mention Drake's name. He gonna let y'all keep talking about it. So until he says Drake name, Drake ain't gonna come out that podium and give him what he got. Now he just dropped. He just finally got back on the map. Well, maybe Eminem need to hire Drake writers then. If they all writing Drake hits, if everybody writing Drake hits, then maybe Eminem should say, "Well, man, why am I doing this? Let me go hire the people that Drake got. Go hire Quentin Miller. Other people have tried it. Guess what? They ain't got no Drake songs. So the kid must be doing something right. He must be doing something right. Dude, if you think Eminem and Drake are the same type of artists, you are way off base. They're in two different lanes. Look at this dude. Hello? Let's stop and listen to that. What's the proven fact? Tell me, where's Eminem's God plan? Does Eminem have a God's plan? Where's his nice for what? Now look, I like Eminem as a rapper. Period. He's an MC. But you want to get realistic? Do you want to get realistic? Do you want to get realistic here? Or you want to keep this charade going? What are we doing? Okay, y'all want to go down this road. Okay. What was Eminem's first, the Slim Shady EP or the LP? Slim Shady LP. What was it about? It was about mushrooms, Vicodin, I hate my mom, kill my baby mom. What was the theme for the Marshall Mathers LP? Hate my mom, kill my wife, my baby moms, drugs, violence. Eminem's third CD. What was it about? Beating up, beating up my doggone wife, baby mom's boyfriend. That was half the album. Going to jail for stashing the gun, trying to adjust to life, being a doggone celebrity now that I can't go anywhere and being isolated, dealing with the price of fame. And now I have money and all that stuff. And can't forget this, hate, being hated. And oh yeah, him being Superman. Now, that's 3 albums. Encore, what was it about? Depression. Remember, depression, confusion, pills, psychotic, devilish stuff. That's it. After that, he comes back, psychotic, devilish stuff, pills, and just violence. No real talk about the mom, but hate the baby mom again. On the relapse, he was right back to talking that stuff. People was like, throw that away. Then came recovery. He's talking about God. He's not afraid. He's changed it and he's back and he's not gonna abandon people no more. He's back rapping. He's back to being Eminem. And recovery, he was back. He got rid of the blonde hair. I'm no longer a fake blonde. I'm going to be Eminem. I'm black hair. And I'm not afraid to take a stand and walk the plank. Everybody, we're gonna walk this road together to the storm. Everybody, let me do if you've been down the same road. Feel like these walls are closing in. I'm like, oh God. To me, it sounds like attic rap. That's what I call it, attic rap. And at that time, I thought that was attic rap. Now we see what attic rap really is. Now, so do you really want to go there? Eminem does not have the range that Drake has. They are two different type of MCs. Drake is more of an artist. Eminem is a MC rapper. Period. Drake has no substance. Quentin Lee. What is God's plan? What is nice for what? Where's passion fruit? Eminem is a diss head. The only class his ass will ever pass is phys ed. You forgot? Eminem has tried to make those songs, but you know what? Nobody remembers them because they were trash. They were trash. He tried to do God's plans. He tried to do all these other songs and stretch out and be a different artist. And you know what? He can't make those records. They come, you know what they all? They go to revival. There's your God's plan. There's about three God plans on revival. Go get recovery. Go get go get all these old Eminem albums you didn't buy. Go listen to them. Them songs are on there. He was trying. He made a song talking about his mom, how he found out his mom is antidepressant, and all the years he was dissing her, he didn't know she was sick. There's a music video for that. How he forgave his mom all of a sudden, after all these years, after he saw that and didn't know his mom was sick all those years. And he's like, I didn't know my mom was sick all this time, that she can't help this is the way she is. He was trying. He was trying with records like that. He was trying to explain himself and talk deeply. But if you guys think Drake is whack just because Eminem said something about him having a ghostwriter, you guys are incredibly behind. Now Drake talks about things that just really happened. Drake talked about a lot of things that just happened. I'm sitting out here at Oso's. I just did that, but like I took a photo. The fan came up and the band came up with some mojos. And now they out there saying, like, oh no. Man, Johnny, he was being truthful. I didn't like him, what he said back me in 92. He said, man, you ain't the type of artist that be going at another artist and now they spitting retarded. I remember we watched Scott Pilgrim and we was laughing. Now I'm in the background autographing pictures of people and I'm passing them out. I remember when we was in the bathroom recording and getting our billies on. Now we out here getting our Pip Daddy and Diddy on. I mean, that's a song. That's how a Drake song would go. Drake talks about things that have happened in his day, things that he's done like in 15 minutes ago. He could turn that into a song. I ordered a chicken pesto, but she really gave me the steak. I said, you got to take it back. You just made a mistake. I want to spit it in and turn it back, but I don't have an evil spirit. I just spit it and I'm good with it. I'm gifted. But everybody look at me like I'm not terrific. They want to crown Eminem, but I'll be like, what did he got? Why do y'all praise him instead of me? Because he's lighter than me. Because, oh, wow, he's whiter than me. Great. Now I got to make up for being Drake. Thank you. I'll take a bow. Thank you. I'll take a bow. I'll take a bow. All freestyle off the dome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Leave a donation. Click the link in the description box. I didn't quote his lyrics. I just made that up. But it sounds like Drake, doesn't it? You're quoting his lyrics. No, it's just the cadence. I know how he rhymes. I listen to his songs. I can basically ghostwrite for any human being. Well, you guys don't know what hate means. Hate means I'm saying something you don't. Yes, King Team, just send me the donation, send me your email in there so I can email it to you. I got a couple of people in already. We're taking 5. Now I got to get back to watching Ozark. It's got lit on Ozark, so I see you, Lex. the Brooklyn Knight himself, Lex Diamond. What part of Brooklyn you from? You from Flatbush? Sunset Park? Oh man. Bro, man, you forgot to leave me the email. You left me a number, but you forgot to leave an email. I know that's where all the Yankee fans at. The Brooklyn Yankees, man. Brooklyn Dodgers. But now they got the Yankees now. Brownsville. The roughest part of Brooklyn is Brownsville. Sunset Park got the best land women. MOP. Cubs still winning the chip? Absolutely, baby. That's what we do. Prediction for the Chicago Bears? They're going to play 16 games this year. And won't win 50% of them. Is Eminem going to outsell Drake? Before that would have been laughter, but no. Well, you can't make a bet. You got to do it game by game to make money on that because the Lakers are not predicted to even go past the second round of the playoffs. So if they get to the second round this year, that'll be a victory. I don't care if they get Bernard King in there. They just don't have the personnel. They just building up the interest right now. But y'all got me missing Ozark. And I got to get back to season 2. Eminem would do this to me.
Wendy? You all right?
Wilkes thinks you're about to be arrested.
Really? When did you say that?
A couple days ago.
And you're just not bringing him up?
No. We've kind of had our hands full, Marty.
Did he care to share how he came to this conclusion, or did he just kind of blurt it out?
Doesn't matter how, if he's right. How many other people have to betray us before we realize that there's a twin?
Man, Ozark is on fire.
She's wearing a wire after she stole from us.
A wire that she told us about after she outed her handler to us.
She could have shown you because she thought you were on to her and she thought it was her best move.
Josie hasn't given anything to the FBI on us, otherwise
He is sticking with this chick, and I'm with him, baby. That's right. She ain't gave up nothing to the feds. We gonna keep, man, we gonna keep pushing. And this is my show right here, baby. They got me ready to go out there and start washing money, baby. I gotta wash the money. I'll get into Snowfall in a minute, but man, shoot, those are. Well, yeah, don't forget, send me that email so I can send everybody their info. I don't know what happened to Burundi, Mr. Sledge. He normally be right here for this. I don't think I got his email though. If he did send it to me, I thought he did. Mm-hmm. That's what I said though. Both of them though, they different. Drake and all of them, they different. Like to tell you the truth, it was just weird because Eminem had just did the thing with Complex, and then DJ Academics is gonna diss him basically on there and downplay him. But because DJ Academics is on the platform of Complex and Eminem was there, when I did this video back when the album was out, I was like, this is going to be a conflict of interest. I remember that when Revival was out. I knew that he was going to give it to him. So now that he gave he gave Academics the warning, like, I'm going to show you what Eminem is all about. It could be just talk. But still, it is what it is. Oh, I got a truth behind video coming out. Don't worry about that. That's coming. It's supposed to have been out right now if it wasn't for Eminem doing this. Red Muddy Waters too. Huh, I come through kicking and everybody spitting. Everybody want to hear the New Jersey flow kicking. Yeah, I come in there and I've been throwing you like a six toe. I've been doing this and I've been doing it with the albino. Yeah, with the nose start like a rhino. Yeah. Red been spitting ever since y'all been. Oh, man. Reggie Noble. Yeah, 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 yeah. Who is the niggas? Who is the niggas? Redman and Reggie Noble. I am Mike. Yeah. I said switching up speeds like Bruce Lee while riding a Fuji in a movie. I be saying some it. Yeah, I heard T-Pain got caught at the airport with a gun. That's the word on the street. So all I can tell you right now, he was at a Atlanta airport, which Can you imagine TSA at Atlanta? You could probably bring a bomb on there before they figure out something even went down. Everybody in Atlanta airport is high. They have the worst TSA I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, how they get employed? they TSA, man. I swear to God, I don't know how you can't get anything past them. They ain't doing nothing but talking to everybody. They ain't set up. Yeah. So when I said, man, what time you get off? 3, 4. Yeah, let me get your ID. Yeah. So yeah, 3, 4. Nah, man, I gotta go over to Virginia's, man. Cause I'm gonna get a plate over there. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna play some cards and stuff. What's up? Hey, Berta. Man, Berta, man, she got thick. Yeah, she got a cousin too. Uh, what gate it say? Gate 35. Hold on. Gate 35. Where that's at? Oh, above my head. The sign say gate 30. It's above my head. It say gate 35. Yeah, go that way. Yeah. So like I was saying, man, she thick as a mug though, man. But man, I gotta go all the way to Barber County, man. That's like 3-hour drive. But man, she thick though, Joe. I'm gonna go. Everything going on. Can you check his bag and find out what's going on? Oh yeah, man. Come on, turn around. Let me search you. Yeah. You good, man. Go. Yeah. So like I was saying, they don't care nothing at this Atlanta TSA. He must have been out there waving the gun around, blaming on the alcohol. They'd be like, T-Pain, what's going on? You filming a video? No, I got a gun. I woke up this morning. I got myself a gun. Hey man, you can't bring that in. Somebody be like, they got T-Pain. They probably in there deciding, should we get an autograph or do we got to report it? But it's T-Pain though. We know he ain't no terrorist. Can't we just take the gun and get some selfies? Blame it on the alcohol. Oh, he probably gonna get that cop that was out there with him. He's a rapper. I never heard of him. Like he listened to rap music. I never heard of him. But he's a rapper, sir. I never heard of him. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Don't get that cop. Yeah, he walks around thinking it don't stink. He's already building this stuff up in his mind right now. Hey, my boy down there in Philly watching Serena versus Venus. Yeah, he at the US Open. Like they religiously go every year. Y'all remember T from Real Brothers? Yeah, he go down there all the time. So that's that. But anyway, your boy is out. Have a blessed day. And what do you guys think? First listen of Eminem's album. First listen. What is your response? So, fire, or trash? I know this is all first listen, Chris. Yo, what's up? None but Ozark. You know I have. Well, we made it to episode 7. Oh, this is Netflix. Yep. Yeah, you supposed to be. You would have been caught up, or if you'd have continued right where we left off and went right to the second episode. Oh, it's hot now. Doggone. Oh yeah, it's still on. They on break now. Yeah, the season 3 just. Oh no, they got to